Hi, Ndidi's bestie. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ndidi. In this video, I will be sharing with you intimate fasting meal idea. If you want to start intimate fasting, you are confused, you don't know the type of food to eat during your fasting, this video is for you. I'm going to show you the meal that you can eat during your intermittent fasting and lose weight. You don't have to break the bank, okay? Just with what you have, you can prepare something that you will eat and still lose weight. Losing weight is not that serious. Intermittent fasting is whereby you fast for a certain period of time and eat within a certain period of window, meaning that you are going to restrict your body from eating food for for some hours, then you eat within a particular window. It is that simple. I think intermittent fasting is the best way to lose weight because you don't have to spend too much money. Carbohydrate is not the issue here. The issue is the time you eat the carbohydrate and the quantity of the carbohydrate you eat. Do you know you will still eat carbohydrate and still lose weight as long as you fast, and as long as the carbohydrate is not processed food? If you want to eat and lose weight, okay, because so many people think that carbohydrate is the problem. Is not the problem. We have complex carbohydrate that is full of fiber. So I've been fasting for how many hours now? So it is time for me to prepare what I'll be eating when I break my fasting. So my first meal is going to be sweet potato. Some people are like, if you want to lose weight, you have to stay away from sweet potato. My dear, sweet potato is a complex carb. Your body still needs carbs, okay? So the problem is the time you eat it and the quantity that you are eating. Carbs are not the problem. They are not the problem. As long as you are fasting, you see that period that you are fasting, that period that you restricted your body from eating food, automatically your body is on calorie deficit. Your body is on calorie deficit. So carb is not the problem as long as it is not processed. When I say processed, I meant junk food like bread, pizza, burger, etc., etc. So many of them is when you eat those ones, that is when you keep storing fat in your body. But as long as you are eating complex carb, okay, and you are fasting, I promise you, you will lose weight. You will lose weight. Fasting is the best way to go because like I remember when I started my weight loss journey back then, I started with low carbs. Then things are very, very cheap, things are affordable. You'll be able to afford buying so many stuff for weight loss. But now in Nigeria, things are very, very expensive. So the way to go if you want to lose weight is intermittent fasting. So if you have not started fasting, if you want to lose weight, you've not considering starting intermittent fasting, what are you waiting for? Come on, get up and start fasting. Intermittent fasting is the best way to go. There are many ways you can fast, so just look for the one that is suitable for your body and start fasting. Just look for the one that is suitable for your body and start. We have OMAD, we have 2MAD, but our advice as a beginner, you should go for 2MAD. 2MAD, you should go for 2MAD. That is 16/8. you are going to fast for 16 hours and eat within 8 hours window, which will allow you to eat 2 square meal in a day. Let me say you stop eating around 7, you start fasting, and you break your fasting around, let me say 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You can start eating from that period till you stop eating at 7. Okay, if you keep doing like that every day, I promise you, you will definitely lose weight. You see, that time that you are fasting, that you restricted your body from eating food, that period your body is on calorie deficit naturally. And intimate fasting will allows you to enjoy your favorite meal without too much restriction. You are not gonna restrict anything. The only thing you are going to restrict from is germs like bread, pizza, name them. But you can still eat your rice and lose weight. You can still eat your beans, sweet potato, yam, and lose your weight. You are not going to deprive yourself too much. So if you want to lose weight 2025 and you are still thinking which method of weight loss, or I don't have money to go and start buying weight loss food, things that are too expensive in Nigeria, my dear, you don't have any excuse. Okay, since there's existence of intimate fasting, just grab it, start fasting, and still enjoy your favorite meal minus junks. Minus junks, because when you are fasting and you are eating junks, you will not lose weight. You are not going to lose weight. You are not going to lose weight. So stay away from junks. If you want to get the best from your fasting, you need to stay away from from eating junks. Eat complex carbs. Eat complex carbs. Carbs are not the problem here. Carbs are not the problem. They are not the problem. Eat complex carbs. So I have finished peeling my sweet potato, because it's sweet potato that I want to. I'm breaking my fasting around 1. So I'll be having sweet potato as my first meal. So I'll finish peeling my sweet potato, and it is on fire because I want to cook it halfway. I want to cook it halfway. After cooking it halfway, I'm gonna drop a little bit of oil in a pan and kind of um and kind of um fry the sweet potato a little bit. So right now I'm chopping the vegetables that I'll be using to make a scrambled egg. This is the leftover vegetable that I wish they did not even use it. I use this vegetable to prepare something for my children for their school runs. So those are the remaining ones. So you see what I'm saying. You don't have to break the bank. Just what you have in your house. So I'm using 4 eggs. The reason why I'm using 4 eggs is because my children are going to eat. They are going to eat. So that's why I'm using 4 eggs, so that it will be enough. I just, drop a little bit of salt in the egg, and right now I'm whisking the egg with spoon, so that the yolk of the egg and everything will dissolve very very well. So my sweet potato is almost half cooked. So I just added this my broccoli. Though I've already parboiled the broccoli few days ago, because I use this broccoli to prepare a meal for my children for their school runs. So the remaining one I preserve it in my refrigerator because we don't want to waste anything. So what I just did is to add the broccoli inside hot water to warm it, because though I brought it out from the freezer since morning to defrost. So, and I don't want it to be cold kind of. So immediately I put it inside the hot water. I'm removing it immediately because I don't want it to be cooked. Already I've cooked it before. I just want to warm it. So I'm done with my cooking my sweet potato, just kind of half cooking because I don't want to overcook it. So I'm using a little bit of olive oil. The oil that I'm using here is olive oil. So I just heat up the olive oil, and the sweet potato I ensured that I use sieve to sieve out the water. So what I'm just doing is to, heat up the sweet potato, just heat it up, let it kind of fry a little bit with low heat. Then I will remove it from the fire. I'll remove it from the fire, just heat it. Man, try, if you have never cooked your sweet potato this way, try it. You will really love it. It comes out very yummy and crunchy. You'll love it. Very yummy and crunchy. So I'm just taking off the fire. Then the next is to move to the scrambled egg. I want to make scrambled egg. I'm gonna use scrambled egg to eat the sweet potato. So I'm just starting with stir frying my onion. Then I added the green pepper, my red sweet pepper, our regular chili pepper, everything. I just added it at once in a pan, and you know add a little bit of salt to taste, add a little bit of seasoning cube, add a little bit of um curry curry leaf, and add a little bit of curry leaf and thyme, just to to give it a taste. Just so I'm just pouring the egg. I'm using low heat. I'm not frying this egg. I'm using low heat to cook this egg. So I'm kind of trying to move the pot so that the egg will spread. My egg is almost ready. So I'm just you know stir frying the egg so that the egg can be well cooked. I don't like half done egg, and I don't fry my egg. You can see I use a little bit of oil, olive oil. I use a little bit of olive oil to stir fry this egg. Guys, this food is super yummy. If you have never cooked your sweet potato this way, try it. You will love it. It is super 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 nice. It tastes so great, so yummy, and it is super 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 filling. Well, as I finished eating this food, I wasn't even feeling hungry. I wasn't feeling hungry. I have to force myself around towards 7 to eat the next meal, because I don't want, when it is around 9 or 10, I'll start feeling hungry. No, I need to fill the stomach. I don't want to start feeling hungry. So I have to force this thing. I paired it with my broccoli, sweet potatoes, scrambled egg, and broccoli.
What I taste?
Super super, it tastes super super good, and it is so so yummy and so fully so fully. See, just look at this. Wouldn't you like to try something like this? So you can eat this during your intermittent fasting and you will not be feeling guilty of anything. So moving to my next meal. This second meal, I'll be having it around 7. Okay, so it's around 7 p.m. and I want to have rice, but not your regular rice that you know. This rice is called brown rice or ofada rice. This rice is full of fiber. It doesn't have taste. Let me just tell you that this rice doesn't have taste. It doesn't have any kind of taste. It is just like that. But this rice is very, very good. If you want to lose weight and you can afford this rice, I would advise you should go for it because this is the best rice so far. But the only problem is that this rice is not common. You can't just see it anyhow. You just see 1 or 2 people selling this rice, unlike our regular white rice, and it is expensive. But if you cannot afford this particular rice, still go on and eat our regular white rice. As long as you are fasting, eat it with vegetable and reduce your portion. But if you can lay your hands on this rice, girl, go for it. This rice is the best. It's the best. It has a lot of health benefits. It loaded with a lot of fiber, a lot of antioxidants, and this rice is rice that you eat, you will not be feeling guilty. And this rice is good for those people that are suffering from diabetes. If you are suffering from diabetes or your sugar level is high, this is the best rice for you. Stay away from our regular white rice. Go for this. If you can lay your hands on this particular rice, for those that are suffering from diabetes or your sugar level is high. So I've washed the rice, cooked the rice, okay? So, but I'm not showing that one here. You know, just the same way we parboil our regular white rice, it's the same way you parboil this one. No any other ways. So I'm just making sauce, vegetable sauce, spinach sauce that I will use and eat this rice. So I blended tomatoes, pepper, and pepper to make this sauce. Then I added my fish, my crayfish, then added my salt, a little bit of seasoning cube, crayfish, and fish powder. Do you want to know how to make a fish powder? If you want to know how to make a fish powder, drop your comment under the comment section below. Then I will make a video and teach you how to make fish powder. Fish powder tastes very, very good. As soon as you added it in your food, it makes your food, the taste of your food to change. It takes the taste of your food to another level. So I'm kind of stir frying the sauce, nothing much. Then, and the reason why I added the fish, because I want all the spices, all the salt, everything. I want the fish to absorb it. Now here comes my vegetable, nothing much. And my last meal is almost ready. In as much as I wasn't feeling hungry after eating the sweet potato around 1 o'clock. Just imagine, I have to force myself to eat this rice because I don't want to start feeling hungry. I just ate a little bit. And one thing about this rice is that you just use your hand, your palm, and fetch a little rice. The thing will rise up and swell up everywhere. So I have to just scoop out a little bit and give my children the remaining one to eat. So